All right, so now we have the Thursday nighter game. We have the Packers versus the Lions. It's not. I mean, at first everybody would jump out and say the Packers and everything, and I agree that they should be winning. You know, they should win this game. But the Lions have been. I mean, that defense. I think in each game of the last 3 games they allowed like 6 points or something crazy like that.
I don't know what's going on with the Lions right now.
They are playing very well.
They look absolutely awful. Like that team that didn't win a game, you remember that? A couple days ago?
Exactly.
They about looked like that, and everybody was talking about getting rid of Matt Stafford and this and that, and Megatron's lost it.
Yeah, Megatron 3 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, Staff 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2 teams going opposite ways, but I'm still going with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers because it's Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, it's hard to watch. Like, Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback probably of all time, and it's hard to watch him struggle like that. Like he's literally struggling, and if you look, I mean, because he's not a person that's gonna throw it right in the coverage to and get interceptions and turn the ball over for his team. But if you look from his vantage point, his receivers have glue stuck right on him. Like, I mean, you have nobody, nobody to throw to. Like, that's a difficult thing for me. So I'm gonna have to go with the Lions. The Lions have been playing lights out lately. And I'm sorry. I mean, the Packers, I still think they'll make the playoffs, but I no longer think that they're going to win their division. So, I mean,
like the Vikings might have it, but the Vikings lose one. Packers got that game.
Yeah. All right. Last Wednesday was actually a sad day in the world of basketball. Well, it was sad and happy because you get to remember all the great memories that he's given us. Kobe Bryant has actually
watch him play.
Yeah. So now he has an excuse because he just has decided this is his last year. I thought it was a little too late, but I mean, regardless if you love him or hate him, he's a top 10 talent in the league. In history. He's a great. Kobe Bryant, he's great. So, what are your thoughts on that one?
I mean, this generation's Michael Jordan kind of thing, and it's
nobody's better than Michael Jordan.
It's sad to see him go, but it looks like it's coming time. I will say, he used to not be the biggest Kobe fan, never been the biggest Kobe fan, but I still respect him, his talent for basketball. Been a good player for a long, long time. Stayed for the Lakers 20 years.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Stay with one franchise.
You don't hear about a player staying with a franchise for his entire career. So it's gonna be sad for basketball.
Yeah, it really is. And Kobe, like I said, I've always been in that debate where Kobe or LeBron. LeBron is just a physical specimen, so I really had to give the nod to him, but. I mean, to me, he's in the top 10. He's probably like my 10th. And then, LeBron isn't even that much higher. I think I'll give LeBron 9. But Kobe's probably like my 10th.
Who you got above him?
Who I got Michael number 1. Magic. I do have Magic above him. I actually had my whole list that
it's pretty far down your list.
I understand that.
Third all-time scorer.
I understand that, but I'm looking at the time and everything.
I mean, I still won't even put LeBron really ahead of him right now, just because LeBron's still playing.
And I understand that, and I just don't. I don't. Because if you want to talk about rings and everything, what's the guy with 11 rings?
I'm just saying.
If you want to talk about rings,
the fact that he's done both, the fact that he's dominated at that position and got 5 rings, which is part of what makes Jordan. Is because he dominated
and he never lost, But Jordan, nobody. I don't care what anybody say. Nobody is going to come close to Jordan right now. I don't see anybody ever catching him. Jordan is the best.
Steph Curry might.
Well, he might. Thanks for listening. This is the BM Podcast. My name is Brandon, and you can follow me on Panther Nation 28 on Twitter, my website, panthernation28.com, and Matt, tell them where you can find that.
You can find me at Chassis at Facebook.com.
All right, and thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. And remember, if you're not a Panther fan, you're not a fan at all.